marker. Alright, so hey you guys, it's Cheyenne. This is gonna be kind of a different video for me. I'm gonna take serious topics, put them into like an advice thing, squish it together, and whatever's on my mind, just to give you guys advice for, you know, whatever. And this week's advice is definitely a serious note, and it's basically about self-harm, eating disorders, you know, getting bullied, suicide. So I'm warning you right now that this may be triggering for you. You know, I don't want you hurting yourself over something, but there is going to be advice, so either way you're going to do what you want to do, whether you take my advice or not. So it's optional, but I definitely want you to hear me out. It's important to me. Alright, so the first topic for Shai's advice, Shai's advice, that's catchy, I think that's what I'm going to call it, is self-harm. Alright, so if you don't know what that is, it's basically, you know, you're taking out your pain on basically yourself. For either you're angry, you're frustrated, you're sad, depressed, you know, there's a million different reasons why people would do this to themselves, whether it's cutting, you know, burning, hitting, punching, ripping out their hair, you know, and, you know, eating disorders is part of a self-harm thing too, but it's, I'll talk about that later. So, so personally, yes, I do have my scars, don't we all? I have done things that I'm not very proud of to myself before. So I know where you guys are coming from if you're going through this. And I don't wish this upon anyone at all. It's a horrible thing to go through. It's very addicting. It's like nicotine. It's a horrible thing to go through. Basically what I do is I always have this rubber band on me. You know, I snap it whenever I have an urge or I have an ice cube, which really doesn't do any good for me, but it might for you. Just rub it on you, and I keep a chart of how many days I go without cutting myself or you know, punching myself or hurting myself in any type of way. And I'm actually a little bit more than a month right now. I think it's like around 39 days I haven't done it. But people do it as, you know, it's like a stress relieving mechanism you use. You can't handle it anymore, the pressure's too much, and you feel like shit when you're thinking about it. You're like, I gotta do this, you know, one more time, just one, and it never is one. It turns into about 20 or maybe 10. Doesn't matter how many. It still hurts, you know, on the inside. It doesn't really do any good. And you feel happy when you're doing it, and then after you're just like, fuck, we shouldn't do that, because, you know, you can't wear shorts at your legs, you can't wear, you know, tank tops or bathing suit, cut, you know, your stomach or anywhere visibly noticeable to the naked eye, you know. It's very hard to hide, and you try to use excuses like, oh, the cat did it, oh, I nicked my arm on the desk, I ran to the door, I fell. And me being a clumsy person, I used to get away with it like that. You know? It's kind of sad how blatantly obvious it is. And people are just like, oh yeah, okay, I took your word for it. And they lock themselves in the room every night and they cry about it. And it's really sad that there's teenagers crying their eyes out in the room and their parents are sleeping. So, it's really sad. I'm just glad that my mom was there for me, in a way, you know, and that music was always there for me, and, sorry, because if it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd be here today. Alright, so basically my advice to you is, you know, start off small, you know, take baby steps, you know, make a chart like I did, Think about, use someone as, inspiration. Say, a band member, or, a family member or a friend says, don't cut for me. And there's your reason right there, use that as inspiration for you not to do it. Use rubber bands, wristbands, snap them whenever, feel like you have an urge to do it. It's triggering. Use an ice cube, scream into a pillow, rip up paper, write. Seriously, if you love music, or you like writing and reading, read a book, write something. Write in a journal, diary, write a song, write poetry, watch a movie, go for a walk. There's millions of other things you could do, other than that. And, if you ever have I can be an outlet too, I guess. If you ever feel like you need help in any type of way, I am here. YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, there's other stuff. But whatever, you get it. Contact me and I'm there for you if you need me. So, alright, next topic is eating disorders. A form of self-harm, I guess not being good enough, and you say, oh, you're never satisfied with yourself. You're like, oh, if I just lose, 5 more pounds, and after that, it's like, it's fat, and there's nothing there. You're basically deteriorating right in front of your own face, and you just don't realize it. All you see is fat, imperfections, and oh god, I need to lose weight in my arms. It's a horrible thing to go through. I had a little episode before, but luckily my friends helped me stop it before it got too serious. It was freshman year, and high school really got me in that fucked up mood. There's so many skinny girls around. I just felt like I had to lose it, and I'm glad I didn't get to the point where some, young girls and boys are today. Because horrible. It's basically you cut down your food intake. I've heard stories of people punching their stomachs whenever their stomach out or they felt hungry, where they take freezing cold showers so they speed up their metabolism, where they'd overwork themselves. And it's a really good way to deteriorate right in front of people's faces, and people won't even notice it. That's how naive some people are. So basically my advice to you is, you're beautiful no matter what size you are, no matter what you look like, and it shouldn't fucking matter whether people like what size you are or not. And if a guy says, or a girl says to you, you need to lose weight, you're not good enough for me, say, no, bitch, you're not good enough for me. No one should ever say, you need to lose weight, girl or guy. I can't believe some people just sit there and say that to, their girlfriend or boyfriends or friends. They're not your fucking friends, they're not your significant other. They're just there to fucking judge you. You deserve so much better than that. People eat the shit. That's what I'm talking about. My advice to you is, eat healthy, and, exercise daily if you want to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, lose it the right way, the healthy way. Don't purge. That's another thing. Bulimia, very quick way. It's also very unhealthy for you. You can burn your throat, stomach acid, you rust your teeth, your hair starts falling out when you lose too much weight too fast, very weak, out of energy, you can't move. It's really hard to get through the day. And I forgot what I was talking about. Huh? Lost my train of thought here. Eat. Just eat. Food is good for you. Water is your best friend. If you're gonna go on a diet, keep it safe. Don't do that sketchy shit, where you drink lemonade for a week, or don't do it. Eat, please. You need it to survive. Seriously, you're gonna die. Yeah, please just eat. Because if you're looking for someone that doesn't care what you look like, right here, I don't give a shit. Take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Alright, and this one is very touchy subject. It's suicide. And I have to say that I've been, you know, I've had about, I guess, 3 suicides at my school. A couple are people I knew personally, kind of, I guess. I knew them well enough, you know, we were kind of friends. And this happens about, you know, suicide happens about every 40 seconds. So, if you survive this 40 seconds, I'm fucking proud of you. And if anyone tells you different, fuck you. That's what you tell them. Because you deserve every single second you breathe, every single second you live. You do. So, I don't know how people can just sit there and say, oh, you know, I hope you kill yourself. You deserve to die. You don't deserve to live. You're pathetic. You're fat. You're ugly. You don't deserve him. You sicken me. Whoever says that to someone, who the fuck are you to say that? You know, and sometimes they're even scared to show their faces. They just say it on fucking YouTube videos or, you know, on Anonymous on Tumblr or like on Twitter. They're fucking pathetic. And you don't need to listen to them because they're fucking low-life scum that doesn't, you know, deserve to even speak to you like that. There's no need for that whatsoever. It disturbs me. How can you sleep at night? I don't know. And I had some, you know, anonymous hate on Twitter, you know, you're ugly, go kill yourself. No, I don't let it bother me because if they can't even show their faces to me, then I don't care. And I know words hurt. Words really do hurt sometimes, and you like to, you know, brush it off and say, oh, yeah, that felt great. It doesn't. I know it doesn't. And I know it bothers a lot of people. So you just can't let those words, you know, drive you to the edge to the point where you want to give up on your life. You can't let, you know, I know even though things may seem like there's no way out of it, you may feel hopeless or, you know, rock bottom, I guess. There's always something to look forward to, you know. Think about making plans with friends, you know, family, and you know what, if you don't have friends or family, think about your future and what you can make of yourself, because you have all the fucking potential in you to do whatever you want. And I know I had so many people tell me, you can't do that. You'll never be what you want to be. I know it hurts, it still does hurt me, but you gotta fucking show them that you can do it. Cause you know you can, and I know you can too. So, if someone ever says that to you, you fucking put your middle finger right in their face and say, fuck you, I will prove it to you. You just gotta, you know, look at life with a fuck you attitude to anyone who can't stand you, or else, you know, words are gonna get to you and anxiety is gonna get to you, and it will be the death of you. And I want to prevent that 100%. So if you're looking for a reason not to kill yourself tonight, this is it. I love you. I am proud of you. You deserve to live. You deserve everything in life to be good. And life is a roller coaster, and there's many bumps in the road. And you may be on the right train but the wrong tracks. But you'll eventually find your way and your place in this universe. Because it's too big for you. It's too big. The universe is too big for you not to have a place in it. Whether it be, you know, a job as a marine biologist, whether you want to be famous, or in a band, or you want to be a doctor, there's room for you here. And I know school sucks. I'm going through it. I know it's summer right now. And school fucking sucks. The people suck there, I know. And just think about it. You know, whether you have 4 years left, or, you know, you're in middle school, or, you know, just think about your future. Because it will. This this little rough patch in your life, this is the rough patch. It will go away, and you're gonna crush that rough spot. You're gonna crush that rough patch. And you say, I did it. I feel amazing. And I know the road to recovery is hard when you're depressed and suicidal, and you know you already attempted suicide too, and you just have to keep on. You have to move along, as the All-American Rejects would say. You know, and I guess the best solution for you, if you're ever feeling suicidal, is definitely the music. The music. Watch, you know, interviews with bands you like, or you know, listen to, you know, if you like Justin Bieber, One Direction. I don't give a fuck what music you listen to. You know, listen and watch something that makes you happy. Do something that makes you happy, so that way you don't have to dwell in that sadness that you feel all the time. You gotta look for that glimmer of hope. That's what you have to do. And there's always that one glimmer of hope. You always have to look for the bright side, even though it may be hard to do. So the next topic I'm going to cover is bullying and violence. It's kind of on the same thing, I guess. Bullying is definitely, people who do it are very vain. Either that, or they're trying to look for a better reason not to hate themselves, because I know that's some of the reasons why, you know, they do it. And there's definitely better outlets for that. If you know, hate yourself, which you shouldn't, you know, you have a reason to be here. And they're just definitely putting out the wrong way. Maybe they're jealous of that one person, of their talents, their skill, you know, or they look better than you, and that's why they're doing it. Or there's tons of reasons why bullies would do it, and it's every reason of them is just kind of invalid and stupid. I know their lives may be hard too, but if your lives are hard, just think about how hard you're making their lives and how you don't want that done to you, even though it may be happening already. And you just want a sense of power. It's fucked up, and I just wish people wouldn't do it. And sometimes people have no reason at all, and that's disgusting to me. Just sit there and beat someone up. Sometimes people will beat them to death too. It's just makes me want to throw up. And you know, for the bullies out there, don't let them get to you. And I know this, people say this all the time, but you can't let them get to you. I know they may push you down and say things to you that really do hurt. You just gotta think, you know, maybe they're going through the same thing as me, or, you know, why is this happening to me? It shouldn't be happening to me, and you just gotta let things be. You do have to tell someone. You know, tell your friends, tell your family, tell the counselor, the principal, and if they refuse to do something about it, you leave the school. Or, you know, move to a new neighborhood if someone's in your neighborhood beating the shit out of you or saying mean shit to you. So if it really gets to that point, yeah, if people won't do anything about it, then you may have to, you know, extreme measurements. To go do extreme measurements for desperate times calls for desperate measures. Which I don't know anyone who wouldn't want to stop someone from bullying someone. So. If you're getting bullied, just think about what your idol would do, you know? You gotta think before you speak, think before you do anything, first of all. You know, you don't want to do anything they do to you. So you stand up for yourself. You know, say, fuck you, I don't need to take this from you. You know, if you try to walk away and they pull you back, you know, it's self-defense. If you need to intervene, you know, defend yourself, do it. I mean, you can't really get in trouble for defending yourself against someone who is so powerful, has that willpower to hurt you. You don't deserve to cry over something like that. You just need to let someone know right away, whether it's something small or something big. You know, and these people that do this, you know, I don't know why they do it, because I've never done it, so I really have no desire to hurt anyone else, but maybe they're hurting someone else because they hurt a lot. It's another way of taking out anger. So, if you're getting bullied, you just need to, you know, don't try to force things to get better for yourself. It's better to just let it go and, you know, breathe and think one day this is all going to be over. Because you're not going to be in high school forever, and I bet you guys are going to be on completely different roads. You know. So, this is the bully, and whoo, it goes that way, and you go this way. So, whether you're in middle school or high school, college maybe, at a job, anyone who's getting bullied by any chance, you just need to think they'll be gone soon. And if they don't leave me alone, I'll make something happen. You can't let them hurt you. You can't let them affect you. Whether they push you, physically hurt you, or they mentally hurt you, just think, I'm a bigger person. I must stoop to the level. You know what? You may be hurting me, but that doesn't mean I'm weak. I'm actually quite strong for taking your bullshit. So, that's basically what that video was about, and I'm done now, and I'm ranting. There's no script. It's all my fucking thoughts put into this little shy advice column. So, this is basically my final message. You know, if you're looking for a reason not to self-harm, not to, you know, throw up your last meal, not to starve yourself, not to die tonight, not to commit suicide tonight, you know, to stand up to someone who's been fucking with you, you know, this is it. This is something that you could take, you know, and use it for your own good and to better yourself, I guess. I don't expect this to, you know, change your mind about anything, but I hope you do hear me out, and I hope you do live to see another day, and I want you to live to see another day, and I want you to, you know, conquer your problems. I want you to not hurt yourself. I want you to be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy, and you do too. So, that's basically my message, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I took a lot of quotes from people I know. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please, 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 smile. You deserve it. Let's smile together. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Smiling is beautiful. Smiling makes you feel better, makes me feel better, it makes a lot of people feel better. You know, be happy. I love you guys. My inbox is open if you guys ever need anything. I love you, Pervs. I love you for new viewers. I love you, whoever's watching this. Spread the love. No hate! Oh, and by the way, if anyone here has ever told someone to kill themselves, even as a joke, or say, cut a little higher, or, you know, you're fat, you need to go throw up a little bit, or, you know, bullied someone for unexplainable reasons, fuck you. Bye.